Sarah, I'll be late again today. I have plans to go out for some drinks.
What? Again?
It's just for a couple hours.
But you said that yesterday too.
It's just a quick meeting with some investment friends.
You've been having a lot of those meetings lately.
They're important connections.
More important than coming home?
Hey, don't start this. These guys know what they're doing.
And you need to have a drink with them to learn?
That's how business works.
Does this have to be every night?
They've got some really good tips to share.
Don't you think you've been drinking too much lately?
Come on, not you too. My coworker already gave me grief about it today.
Maybe they're worried about you too.
There's nothing to worry about.
If multiple people are concerned.
It's fine. I've got enough money.
Having money doesn't make excessive drinking okay.
I'm not being excessive.
You're out drinking 4 nights this week already.
That's normal for businessmen.
It's not normal for you. Besides, it's not about the money. I'm just worried about your health.
But I'm perfectly healthy.
Are you really sure about that?
Of course I am.
You were complaining about headaches just this morning.
That's just work stress.
Or maybe it's the hangover?
Stop nagging.
I'm not nagging, I'm concerned.
Same thing.
You're drinking late into the night and going to work hungover. Can you really work properly like that?
I got all my work done today.
Just getting it done isn't the same as doing it well.
What would you know about office work?
I worked in an office before we got married, remember?
That was different.
But your team leader called me earlier asking if everything was okay at home.
What? Why are they calling you?
Because they're worried.
They should mind their own business.
Your work performance is their business.
What did you tell them?
I said you've been staying out late.
You shouldn't have said anything.
They're just concerned. You fell asleep during the meeting yesterday.
Who told you that?
Does it matter? It happened, didn't it?
I was just resting my eyes.
In the middle of a meeting?
Work feels kind of pointless lately anyway.
What do you mean?
Look, I've got a talent for investing, right?
Since when?
So I'm thinking maybe I should just quit my job and just live off investments.
What? Where is this coming from?
I made more last week trading than I did all month at work.
One good week doesn't make it reliable.
You don't understand.
Then help me understand.
These guys I'm drinking with, they know the market.
And they share their knowledge over drinks?
That's how networking works.
What are you talking about? You can't think like that just because you've had some success with investing. It's still just investing after all.
You wouldn't understand since you don't do any investing.
I might not invest, but I understand basic financial planning.
This is different. You don't know how much potential there is.
Potential for what? Losing everything?
For making real money.
The money you make at work is real too.
But this is different.
Different how?
It's bigger, faster.
And riskier.
Don't worry, I've already done the math.
Really? Show me your calculations then.
Well, you wouldn't understand them anyway.
Try me.
It's complicated market stuff.
Before quitting your job rashly, maybe stop spending everything you earn. Have you even thought about taxes?
Of course I have. What do you take me for?
Then explain it to me. How much will you need to set aside?
I've thought it through, so it's fine. I can just earn enough to cover taxes, too. I'm telling you, I have a talent for investing.
Even billionaire traders don't succeed all the time.
I don't need to hear that from a housewife like you. You live off my money, so just follow along quietly.
That's not fair. We agreed together that I'd manage the household.
And I'm telling you how I'll manage our future.
And you're planning to manage that by gambling?
It's not gambling, it's investing. Listen, Sarah, I'll let you live luxuriously soon enough. You can buy name brand goods, spend as much as you want on spa treatments and beauty care.
I didn't marry you because I wanted to live luxuriously. I'm happy enough just having meals together and going out occasionally.
That's because you think too small.
Or maybe I just value different things.
Like what?
Being together was always enough for us before.
Don't be satisfied with such small happiness. Money can bring so much more fun.
Mike, you've really changed lately.
For the better.
You really think so?
Of course my thinking would change as our living standards improve. Oh, speaking of which, I'm thinking of buying a new watch.
What? Another watch?
A really nice one this time. I'm gonna look at some with my investment buddies on my next day off.
Huh? Didn't you just buy one last month?
That one's for more special occasions. I don't want to wear it except for important times.
The one you bought cost 3 months' salary.
This time I'm buying a nice one for work. It's cheaper than the previous one, so it's fine.
We could go on vacation with that money.
We can do both once I make it big.
Hey, weren't we supposed to go to that new restaurant that opened in the neighborhood on your next day off?
Oh, was that planned for this weekend?
Don't you remember? You promised last week. Don't forget our promise.
Well, I'll take you to an even better place next time.
But I wanted to try this place together.
So another time, okay?
When?
Soon!
That's what you always say lately. Alright, but you'll come home early tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow? Well, I guess so. Is there something special?
You've been eating out all the time. Let's have a quiet dinner at home for once.
Can't we do it another day?
Please? I already bought ingredients.
What kind of ingredients?
Your favorites.
Fine, I'll eat at home then.
It's a promise, okay? Your recent health check results weren't very good, so we need to start being careful about your diet.
But they weren't that bad.
No, your blood pressure was actually high.
Oh, right, there were some items that needed re-examination. What a hassle.
Let's at least try to be careful until the re-examination. I'll make sure to cook with your health in mind.
Remember, don't make it too healthy.
Alright, I'll still make it taste good.
But I don't want bland food like what old people eat. My palate has gotten refined lately from eating all this good stuff.
I'll make sure to season it well. Well, I'm going to bed now, so be careful coming home. And watch how much you drink.
You don't need to wait up for me.
I worry when you're out so late.
I'm not a child.
Just be safe, okay?
Yeah, get some sleep.
Text me when you're heading home,
Stop fussing.
please.
Fine, I'll text you.
just gave me some strange water.
What? Strange water?
Yes, she came by earlier and handed it to me.
But she didn't say she was visiting today.
I know, she just showed up suddenly. Isn't that strange as well?
What kind of water?
Some kind of health drink? She seemed really insistent I take it.
Just ignore her.
She was acting really weird.
Weird how? What did she say exactly?
She kept asking if I was okay, over and over.
Why would she do that?
I wasn't sure what the water was, so I looked it up, and it says it's good for sick people. I wonder what's gotten into your mother.
Did she say anything else?
She kept asking if I was feeling okay.
Really? Anyway, just forget about it.
But she seemed really worried.
Yeah, Mom's the type to get influenced by whatever she sees on TV. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure that's all it is?
What else would it be?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you now.
Just drop it.
She seemed unusually worried about my health.
You know how she gets.
She mentioned you visited last week.
Yeah, just a quick visit.
You didn't tell me you went to see her.
I didn't think it was important.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special. Mom's the type to get caught up in weird things. Really, don't worry about it.
Also, this month's living expenses haven't been deposited, so I need you to confirm.
Oh.
The bills are due soon.
I know.
Did you forget to transfer it from your paycheck?
No.
Then what happened?
About that. I actually used all of it.
What? You used it up already? Payday was just 3 days ago.
Don't start.
The bills are due tomorrow.
I know they are.
So what happened to the money?
I had no choice. I was short on money, so I thought I'd try to make up for some investment losses.
Investment losses? How much did you actually lose?
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
Don't make such a fuss about it. I'll fix it.
What are you thinking? We promised you'd never touch the living expenses.
It was just temporary.
We've talked about this. You promised after last time.
Shut up. It was just one mistake. I'll get it back tomorrow.
Like how?
I have a plan.
There's no guarantee you can get the money back.
I have a system.
That's what you said last time.
This time is different.
How is it different?
Even if there isn't, I have to get it back. You don't understand anything, so stop nagging. I understand that our bills need to be paid. I said I'll handle it. Just leave everything to me.
Like you handled our savings?
That was different.
Mike, let's calm down for a moment. Let's stop thinking about investing.
You don't understand the pressure I'm under.
Then help me understand.
You wouldn't get it.
Try me. I'll figure something out about the living expenses, so please stop investing for a while.
That's impossible. I can't end it like this.
Why not? Just take a break.
You don't get it. I need to recover what I lost.
And what if you lose more?
I won't lose.
You don't know that. Mike, please, when you come home today, let's talk about our future together.
Will talking to you make money appear?
No, but it might stop us from losing more.
I don't need advice from someone who doesn't understand investing.
I understand enough to know when something's wrong.
You don't understand anything.
At least you won't lose any more money.
Sure, if I stop investing, that's true, but I've committed my life to this.
Since when is gambling your life?
It's not gambling! Quitting investment just because of a small failure would be wrong! I'll definitely get it back.
How much more are you planning to lose?
I won't lose!
Mike, please, stop this.
You think you know everything?
I know we need money for bills.
Shut up! I can do whatever I want with the money I earn!
It's not just your money, it's our household money.
I don't want to be lectured by a housewife who doesn't earn anything, so don't ever tell me what to do with money again!
We agreed I would manage the household.
And I'm managing our future!
By gambling away our present?
Just leave me alone, I need to focus!
Mike, please just come home tonight. We need to talk.
I'm busy, don't message me anymore today!
At least tell me how we're going to pay the bills.
Stop bothering me!
This isn't like you.
Just leave me alone! Sarah, I'm coming home early today. I can't stop laughing.
What happened?
The market went exactly like I predicted.
Mike, did you win today?
Won big, really big. Yeah, I did. Seems like I really do have talent after all.
How much?
More than you can imagine.
That doesn't answer my question.
Enough to make up for everything, and then some.
Everything?
All the losses plus extra. I'm just lucky, you know. Oh, I ordered some good meat online earlier, so cook that for dinner tonight. It should arrive in about an hour.
Wait, Mike, have you forgotten about this past month?
What about it?
How you've been treating me.
Hey, let's don't start this again. I'm in a good mood now.
The bills I had to borrow money from my sister to pay?
I'll pay her back now, obviously.
That's not the point.
Then what is?
When you were losing, you took it out on me and said horrible things.
That couldn't be helped. It was just that kind of time.
That's not an excuse.
I was under pressure.
You threw a glass at the wall.
I already cleaned that up.
That's not the issue.
It's fine now, isn't it? Why bring up old stuff?
Because it matters. I've been wanting to discuss about this.
But I'm winning now.
Don't dismiss it like that. Think about how I feel being jerked around.
I'm winning now, so there should be no problems, right?
No, that's not the point.
Then what is?
It's your behavior.
I told you I was just stressed.
I don't mind you investing, but I hate when you touch our living expenses and take out your stress on me when you lose.
Why are you saying this to me when I'm in a good mood?
When else can I say it? You won't listen to me when you're losing.
But I'm listening now, aren't I?
Are you really going to listen?
Besides, you don't have the right to give opinions since you don't earn anything.
I became a housewife because you said you wanted me to take care of the house.
And are you doing that properly?
What's that supposed to mean?
The house isn't as clean as it used to be.
That's because I've been dealing with all your messes.
You've been really annoying lately.
I'm just trying to help you.
Help me by nagging?
By caring about you.
It's a fact that you can live thanks to me!
We agreed to this arrangement together.
Things change.
Like your personality when you win?
You don't understand anything, but you keep saying I should stop investing.
That's because I'm worried about you.
Worried about what? I'm successful now. There should be no problems. Do you want to get thrown away when I become a billionaire trader?
What's that supposed to mean? How did you reach that conclusion?
Rich men need wives who support them.
I do support you.
By complaining, a housewife should naturally serve her husband.
Serve? I'm your wife, not your servant.
What's the difference?
Are you serious right now?
You're just being a nuisance. Just shut up and do the housework.
Stop talking to me like this.
And live your life being grateful to me.
I am grateful, but weren't we supposed to be able to discuss everything together?
I told you not to interfere with money matters.
I have to interfere. This affects our life together.
Our life is going to be fine, better than ever.
You really believe that?
Nothing will change by you interfering. Just do what I tell you.
I don't recognize you anymore. You've changed so much.
I'm the same person.
No, you're not.
And before giving me opinions, be perfect as a housewife first.
I'm doing my best with what we have.
Serving this mediocre food, how is this looking after my health?
That's because you use all your salary for investing.
There you go again with the complaints.
It's not a complaint, it's a fact.
You said you'd handle it, didn't you? You're not handling anything at all.
Handle what? There's no money to handle.
I put money in today, so first do your job properly as a housewife and support me.
Until when? Until you lose it all again?
Health management is your job too. Make good food and prepare a space where I can relax properly.
Maybe I should get a job instead.
Don't you dare, you'll just embarrass me.
I need some time to think.
Think about what? Just do your job properly. Sarah, answer me.
I need space.
Fine. Just make sure you clean the house tomorrow. Hey, Sarah, why are you ignoring my messages? I know you're reading these. I told you I'm coming home early today. Answer me! I'm leaving the office soon, so make sure dinner's ready in time.
What kind of attitude is that? Do you really think anyone would listen when you talk like that?
Why wouldn't you? It's a simple request.
Is that how you think you should talk to your wife?
Make at least 5 dishes and clean the bath too. That's your job.
Who do you think you're talking to?
What do you mean? You're my wife! Huh? What? Don't you still understand who's letting you live comfortably?
So, who do you think helped you grow up to be this big? I'm your mother, you know. What's all this about?
What? Mother? Oh, Mom? Why do you have Sarah's phone? I thought this was Sarah's number.
Yes, Sarah came to me saying she wants a divorce.
What? That's impossible.
When I got your message, we were looking at your text messages together, and I'm appalled.
You're with Sarah now? What's this about divorce?
Like you don't know. Don't act surprised.
She can't divorce me?
And why not?
Because she's my wife!
Not for much longer.
Mom, what do you know about our relationship? You just don't understand!
It's because you've been causing her trouble.
But I haven't done anything wrong!
Really? Nothing at all?
She's just exaggerating things!
You started investing, got cocky, and when you lost money, you took it out on Sarah.
That's not true!
You can't lie to me. I've already seen the messages, Mike.
Those were just moments of stress!
Moments? It's been going on for months.
She's just exaggerating things!
Of course she'd want a divorce living like that.
Mom, please!
And you used the money we lent you last month for investing too, didn't you?
Mom, I can explain!
You borrowed it saying Sarah was sick and needed surgery money.
I was going to pay it back!
With what money?
I just need time!
I asked Sarah about it, and she says she was never sick. What were you thinking?
I can explain!
You lied to us.
I'm sorry!
Do you think sorry is enough? Pay it back right now.
Actually, that's a bit difficult right now.
Why? Where's the money?
The market's been volatile. I could probably pay it back next month.
So you did use it for investing.
The market's just down temporarily. No, the investments are going well.
If they were going well, things wouldn't be like this.
I just need more time to get it back.
How much more are you going to hurt Sarah?
Mom, it's not like that. Sarah's just been really naggy lately, and we just had a small fight.
What? You call this a fight?
But she doesn't understand investing!
And you do?
I'm learning!
It looks to me like you're just attacking Sarah one-sidedly.
You don't understand! She's just showing you the worst parts!
I saw your past text messages too, and it's completely hopeless.
Mom, please understand!
I support Sarah's decision to divorce you.
Wait a minute, you're at home now, right? I'll come right over and explain.
Don't come. I'll turn you away even if you do.
I just wanted Sarah to work harder on the housework. I earned the money, so I wanted Sarah to focus on taking care of the house.
A housewife isn't a housekeeper.
But, Mom...
If you just want someone to do housework, hire a service to do that for you.
That's not what I meant!
Think carefully about how you've been treating Sarah by yourself.
Can you at least let me talk to her?
No, I can't. She doesn't want to talk to you.
But she's my wife!
Not for much longer.
Mom, please!
Don't message this number again.
Mom!
And don't try calling Sarah's old number either, because she's already changed it.
Please, just give me 5 minutes!
Goodbye, Mike.
Sarah, I'm sorry. Please come back. I know you changed your number, but I hope you still check this one. I've been thinking about everything. Please read my messages. I'll apologize. I was wrong.
Mike, when are you going to sign the divorce papers?
Sarah, finally! Please, don't do this.
You agreed to the divorce in our discussion 3 days ago.
I wasn't thinking straight then. I was angry. I'm sorry.
Your apologies don't help.
Tell me what I need to do to make up for this. I'll do anything.
Just sign the papers.
I really don't want a divorce. I can't make it without you. I finally understand that.
Wait, did you lose at investing again?
No, that's not it. This isn't about investing.
Then what has changed since 3 days ago? That is it, isn't it?
No, I just realized.
3 days ago, you said the money you won from investing was yours and wouldn't be part of the property division.
I didn't mean that.
You agreed to the divorce then because you were winning at that time.
No, I was just getting carried away, and being told about divorce was shocking and made me upset, so I just agreed in the heat of the moment.
You should have stopped investing during this period at least.
I had to try to fix things.
Fix what? Our marriage or your losses?
Both!
You lose because you invest with that kind of mentality.
No, this time I just had bad luck. I can definitely get it back.
Right, whatever.
Please believe me.
I have no intention of trying this marriage again with you, and if you won't sign the divorce papers, I'll just prepare for mediated divorce.
Wait, please. I won't take it out on you anymore. Even if investing doesn't go well, I won't bring it home anymore.
You've said this before, many times.
This time I mean it, so please come back. I've been feeling unwell lately, and I'm still kind of sick now.
Are you drinking again?
Just a little. Work isn't going well either, and lots of bad things keep happening.
I'm not surprised. That's your own doing.
I know, but...
You started winning at investing, got cocky, went drinking late every night when you were winning, went to work hungover.
I can change.
You were even investing during work hours, weren't you?
What? How did you know about that?
Your boss actually called me again last week and told me.
They had no right.
It feels like I'm just getting hit with the consequences of all that.
I just wanted to make things easier for you.
By gambling our savings?
I thought if I could make big money quickly, I could quit my job and we could both live leisurely.
I never wanted that.
But you could have anything you wanted.
Investing isn't bad, but I don't think it suits you.
That's not true. I was winning consistently, wasn't I?
But you're losing now, aren't you?
You said yourself that no one wins all the time.
Don't use my words against me. I've said this before, but I was satisfied just eating meals together and living normally with you.
We can go back to those days again. I promise we can.
But after you started investing, you became wasteful with money, lashed out at me at home when you lost, and when I tried to stop you from investing, you started saying I had no right to speak up because I'm a housewife.
I only said that because I know best about money matters.
If you knew best, you wouldn't have used our living expenses.
I'm so sorry about that. I was desperate.
Besides, when you talk about getting back losses, it doesn't sound like investing anymore. It just sounds like gambling.
I get it. From now on, I'll listen to your opinions too. So please come back. I really was wrong.
No, I don't think you understand at all. Even when divorce came up, you didn't say you'd stop investing.
But investing isn't dangerous.
You're right, but it can become dangerous depending on who's doing it. You actually changed. You used to be kind, but once you had money, you became wasteful, lashed out, and ended up treating me like a housekeeper.
Sure, I had stress from investing and might have taken it out on you, but that's exactly why I wanted to relax at home.
It's problematic if you only want to relax at home when you're losing.
That's not true.
When you're winning, you just act arrogant. You're not the Mike I used to know anymore. I wouldn't have married someone who thinks a wife should naturally serve her husband.
I'm sorry. I'm really reflecting on my actions. Sarah, please help me.
What? Help you? After going through all of this, you're still asking me for help?
Actually, I'm in the negative now and in debt.
Really, you're such an idiot.
Hey, you have savings from when you were single, right?
Don't you dare.
I want to borrow that. I'll definitely double it and pay you back, please.
Well, now I really understand how hopeless you are.
Please help me just this once.
I absolutely won't lend you money, and I'm definitely getting divorced no matter what.
You have to believe me. This time it'll really be okay. I absolutely won't lash out at you, and I won't act superior.
Just stop it. I don't want to listen to this anymore.
So please, come back! Otherwise even my parents will cut ties with me. They're demanding I pay back the money they lent me, and I'm really in an impossible situation.
I don't want to deal with you crying for help after everything's fallen apart.
Please, Sarah, don't abandon me!
Remember, you were the first one to abandon me as your wife and partner. You've been using money however you wanted. It's ridiculous that you'd try to rely on me now that you've run out of money.
I'll change, I promise!
I'll never again be your housewife who's naturally expected to serve you.
Sarah, please answer. Sarah? Please!
After that, thanks to my mother-in-law's intervention, I was able to divorce my husband. The process went surprisingly smoothly once she got involved. She took control of the situation immediately, connecting me with a lawyer who specialized in cases involving financial abuse. The lawyer had seen many similar cases and knew exactly how to handle everything. My mother-in-law even testified about Mike's lies regarding the loan he took from them, which strengthened our case significantly. My mother-in-law was devastated when she discovered the full extent of Mike's lies, and my in-laws took away all the brand name items and luxury watches he had purchased to recover the money they had been tricked into lending him. They found out he had been pawning some of the watches to get more money for investing. Of course, he couldn't pay back the massive debt he had accumulated from investing, and he ended up declaring bankruptcy. The bankruptcy proceedings revealed just how deep he had gotten into debt. He had taken out multiple personal loans, maxed out credit cards, and even borrowed money from loan sharks. All of this had been hidden from me until the very end. The court-appointed trustee found that he had lost over 5 times his annual salary in just 8 months of trading. Even after declaring bankruptcy, my ex-husband contacted me about reconciliation and apologized for losing himself. But even if he was remorseful, it doesn't erase the verbal abuse towards me or how he changed, even temporarily, when he had money. He tried reaching out through mutual friends, creating new social media accounts, and even showing up at my parents' house. Each time he claimed he had changed, but he was still trying to trade using borrowed money. I'm really glad I was able to get divorced before having children and seeing his true nature. My mother-in-law later told me that there were signs of his gambling tendencies, even in high school. But they thought he had grown out of it. The way money changed him so completely still shocks me when I think about it. Also, after the divorce, I found a new job through my mother-in-law's introduction and started a new life. She felt partially responsible for how Mike turned out and wanted to help me get back on my feet. Although I sometimes feel lonely returning to living alone after so long, it's incomparably more fulfilling than those days of being lashed out at by my husband. My coworkers have become good friends, and I'm slowly rebuilding my social life that I had lost during the worst periods of my marriage. My relationship with my former mother-in-law has actually grown stronger through all of this. She regularly checks in on me, and we sometimes meet for coffee to talk about how we're both healing from Mike's actions. She's been instrumental in helping me understand that none of what happened was my fault, that someone can be both the victim and survivor of financial abuse. And about investing, which was the cause of my husband's transformation, I'm actually attending classes now to learn about it, not just about the technical aspects, but also about the psychology of investing and risk management. Investing itself isn't bad, and I was thinking about asset management too. However, it's absolutely unsuitable for people like my ex-husband, which made me realize again that it's a way of growing assets that really depends on the person. It's fascinating to learn about it from a healthy perspective, to understand the difference between investing and gambling. Now that I'm single, I'm taking things slowly and focusing on my own growth. The most important thing I've learned is that it's never too late to start over. I don't want to cause trouble for anyone, so I'm going to study properly to avoid following in my ex-husband's footsteps and do investment at my own pace in a way that suits my means.